All right, lovelies, it is time for some more lip love. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my top 10 favorite lip glosses / lip oils, and I cannot wait. And here I have some reusable cotton rounds and some micellar water because I'm going to be doing lip swatches of all of these with you. If you missed it, I did do a video recently sharing my top 10 favorite lipsticks. I did not do lip swatches of all of those because I had just done a video with lots of Lisa Eldridge lipsticks and it was Lip Swatch Central. But my lips have had some time to heal, and I feel like lip glosses are a little easier to get off, and I thought that it might be nice to see these on my face. So I'm going to be sharing that with all of you. And if we haven't met before, my name is Kelly and I'm a professional hair and makeup artist, and here on my channel I strive to keep beauty real. Real honest, real relatable, and real fun. So if that sounds like something you'd enjoy, don't forget to click subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. We are going to dive right in. I'm going to zoom you all in and we can talk about these favorites. All right, let's go ahead and start. I am so excited. I have to say, I feel a little weird coming on camera now without my brows done. I did this eye look and I was like filming some content and I realized, I was like, I didn't do my eyebrows. And then I was like, you know what? I actually like a little bit lighter brow look with this neon vibe. So I'm here for it. And I'm also here for the product that I have on my lips right now. So this is the Catrice Powerful 5 Liquid Lip Balm. I love these. I love the way they feel. Now, I actually have this in several shades. This is the shade Fresh Acai Berry, but I have it in several. I also have Glossy Apricot. I know I like that one as well. This one I chose because it really does have a nice amount of pigment to it, and it's really like a My Lips, but more hydrated and slightly more colored. This just has this beautiful mauve tone. So you can see the application right here. I will also be showing you an up close swatch of all of these lip glosses as we get through, but this one is so nice. This lip gloss, lip balm, whatever you want to call it, this to me is a really good dupe for the Rare Beauty liquid lip balm thing. I think I actually like these better. I think that they have a little bit even thicker texture, not in a bad way, in a really comfortable, like soothing way. I really love these. I've talked about these before. You can get them fairly inexpensively and they are very, very nice. So this one I knew I had to put in here. Okay, this next one is a very similar shade. This is the one that I have on right now. The difference is in the texture, in the longevity, and honestly in the plumpness. So this is one of the Buxom full-on lip polishes. So this is the shade Dolly, which is such a classic. I have to say, these Buxom lip glosses were in my like tippy top 2 for a very, very long time. I don't know that they're in the top 2 anymore, but they're definitely in the top 10 for sure. Obviously, this is why this is here. But the reason that I like these is because of that plumping, cooling feeling. I really do feel like these lip glosses make my lips look plumper, more plump, more juicy. I'm digging it. I do like the scent of these. By the way, I should mention that the Catrice, this one has a very, very, very light scent. Like almost like green tea, maybe. I don't know if that's what it is, but it is just very light, very barely there. Whereas the Buxom has a vanilla. It's kind of vanilla-y. It's like vanilla and chocolate. It's like a baked good, but not overpowering. It's kind of weird because when something is like tingly, I kind of expect it to smell like mint. These don't smell minty, but I do like this. The difference, and you'll see in the swatch here, is this is a bit more pigmented. I don't know that they necessarily color-wise look much different on the lips, but Dolly is much more pigmented, whereas the Catrice one is a little bit more sheer. Dolly will also last longer because it is a little bit more tacky. It's not super sticky, but it is a little bit more tacky than the liquid lip balm, which just feels creamy and buttery. So I kind of wanted to do those two side by side, but already here, I'm sitting here and I love the feel of this on my lips. I know some people don't like that cooling sensation. These aren't that like burny cinnamon feel. These are just like that tingly, like icy feel, if that makes sense. I do think that this is also shinier, whereas like the liquid lip balm from Catrice is more of like a natural demi-gloss, if you will. But I really like this color. Honestly, I like so many of the colors of the lip polishes. Now, Buxom does have lip creams. I do also have Dolly in the lip cream. That one is like more, I would say like semi-opaque color, whereas the lip polishes tend to be a bit more sheer and they tend to have a bit of shimmer in them too. Although I don't really feel like Dolly has much shimmer in it, but they have some beautiful shimmery ones too. So if you haven't tried them, a really great time to try these. First of all, if you haven't tried them, you've probably been under a rock and not watching any beauty YouTube for the last 10 years. But if you haven't tried them around the holidays, they always come out with like little mini sets that you can find at Ulta and Sephora usually. So I would give those a go because it's a great way to like try out a few colors. All right, I definitely have a type. I definitely have a type here. But here's the thing, I am not just talking about the shades of these, I'm also talking about the formulas, and I do love the formula of this one as well. This one's been around a while and it's a cult classic. This is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Balm Gloss Balm. This is the shade Fussy. So I think a lot of people love Fenty Glow. I do really like that one. It's just a little bit more warm toned. I thought about putting that one in here, but in all honesty, I do love Fussy more than Fenty Glow, just because I find it to be a more wearable shade with a lot of the makeup that I wear. This for me is like, it's more sheer than, honestly, it's more sheer than both of the others, but there's just something about the luminosity that this has. Like, hopefully you can see it, but it's not super shimmery. It just makes your lips look so juicy, so healthy. It fills in any fine lines. I love it. I have gone through this is probably my second one. So I've gone through almost 2 now. I really love this. I think that this is one of the lip glosses that I will always have on hand. And you'll, again, get to see it in just a minute. Wow, these 3 are pretty close, but I had to be honest, I love them all. Now, these have more of like a slightly fruity scent, and they are not like overly cooling. Honestly, at this point, I probably should have held off on the Buxom until the end because now my lips just feel kind of cool. I don't think that these are cooling per se, they just feel like nourishing and hydrating. I really love these. I know it's like one of those things that nobody really talks about anymore, but I still think that people love, and I'm definitely one of those people. All right, do not worry. This is not 10 mauve lip glosses, I swear. But I'm just keeping all the ones that are either like lighter or closer in shade so we can like work our way up. But this one is one that I only have a mini of, but once this is gone, I'm going to be getting a full size. This is the Pat McGrath Lust Gloss. This is the shade Pale Fire Nectar. And you might not be able to see it, but you'll be able to see it in the swatch. I can actually see it on my lip up close, but I don't think that you can, which is where the swatches will come in handy. But this is I would say duochrome. You could almost say multi-chrome gloss. This has almost like pink, gold, and like ultraviolet little shimmers to it. These glosses are a sheer base. There's not a lot of tint in the actual gloss itself, but that little bit of shimmer is beautiful. I love pairing this with, like, if I'm wearing Divina Tucana on my eyes, like something that has that like pink gold flip to it. Anytime that I'm wearing like something that's like lightly multi-chrome, I just feel like having this gloss on kind of like ties it all in, but doesn't make it overly like sparkle central. Now, while today with all these glosses, I'm just putting it right over my naked lips, you could pair any of these with a coordinating lip liner, or even just a lip liner that is like close to your natural lip. Like with this one, if you wanted just a little bit more definition, that would be a great way to still have this same look, but just like define your lip line a little bit. But I just wanted you to see the true version. So this one is great. I definitely will get a full size once this one is gone. I still have a decent bit in here, and I will wait for a sale because I don't want to pay full price, because Pat McGrath seems to be having a sale every other week, and so I will wait for one of those. Now we're starting to see some vibrancy. So this one I just talked about in a recent favorites video. This is the Lisa Eldridge Gloss Embrace in the shade Delilah. So again, here I have it on just over my naked lips, but let me tell you, now that I have the Velvet Carnival pencil, I will definitely be trying this combo out for that like beautiful bright lip. Ugh. These glosses, okay, don't be mad, but these are like a slightly slippier version of the Catrice. They have a more glossy finish, and they have a little bit more luminosity, at least this one does. Delilah does have micro like silver shimmer in it. You don't actually see it on the lip. I think it's just what gives it that juicy glow. I really like this formula. It feels very nourishing on the lips. The thing is like there are a lot of really nice lip glosses out there, and for me to spend money with Lisa Eldridge It just has to be for something very special. If she were to ever have like a sale, I don't think she's ever had a sale, but if she were to ever have a sale or even like a good gift with purchase, I would maybe consider picking up a couple more shades of these because they are very nice. I'm glad to have this shade. I don't have this shade in any of my other glosses. I love it. It's unique. Well, it's unique to my collection. I mean, if it's in your budget to just like toss $25 at a lip gloss, go ahead and do that. For me, if I'm going to spend that much, I'm probably just going to spend a few more dollars and buy a True Velvet or an Insanely Saturated lipstick from Lisa Eldridge, obviously. And I know that sounds so silly. Like if I'm going to spend 25, I'm just going to go ahead and spend 36. But these are very nice. The color is very beautiful. I really like this. Will I pick up a backup of it? Like, will I pick up another one of this once it's gone? Probably. Probably I will. I'm a girl who loves a sale. Come on, Lisa, give us a sale sometime. I know she won't. Her sales are doing amazing without sales. I mean, her like sales, you know what I mean? Her dollars coming in are doing just fine without the sales. So she's being a smart businesswoman. Anyway, so this one I love. Oops, okay, I guess this one I maybe should have done at the very beginning, but I just saw it sitting here and I was like, oh, I forgot that one. This is the Haus Labs PhD Hybrid Lip Oil, and this one is the shade Tint. This one is my favorite. I do have a couple of them. I really, really love this formula, and as far as I know, this formula, the original formula with the black cap, is the same as the formula with the new rebrand with the silver cap. It's just different packaging. So I took advantage of Amazon Prime deals and I bought several of these when they were on sale for like 70% off or whatever it was, because it's like, I really like these. They have replaced a lot of my regular lip balms. I love that it offers a little tint. This is the one that I feel like so far out of what I've tried has the most tint. Now in the original formula, Haus Laboratories had 4 shades. I think there was like a clear, a sheer red, this shade, the orangey shade. Ooh, and then I think there was one darker one. So I did pick up both the red one and the darker one on Amazon. And then I also got another one of these. Is that what I got? I don't even remember. I picked up a ton, and I also got a couple to like give out to some friends and some family that I think will really enjoy it. Long story long, these are great. You should try one if you haven't. Honestly, right now you might as well pick it up on Amazon when they're on sale. The sales keep like kind of coming and going. I have a feeling that you just kind of have to like keep looking, because I've seen them anywhere from like 25 to 50% off to full price. So right now, while they are available, since the formula is the same, you should snag this one. But as you can see, probably as I've been yammering on here, this is one of those products that like deepens up a bit with your body heat. I really do like this. It's like just enough color. It gives your lips a little bit of a flush. It's like that like just bitten lip, and I really do enjoy it. I like Secondary as well. That one is just more like a warm, very sheer lip glossy look, if that makes sense. But the formula on these, if you saw my original video, when I bought a lot of things on sale before the rebrand, I was like, wow, I really, really like this. And this still is one of my favorite products from the brand. And this still is one of my favorite products after the rebrand. So I definitely recommend trying it. I keep talking about it, but sorry, I do really like it. So this one is a keeper for me. Okay, this one does not go with this eye look at all, at least not in my book. And I do feel like my lips from that Haus Labs oil, they got just like a tiny bit stained. It could also just be that I've rubbed my lips like, what, many times now, 6 times. So this one anyway is the Persona lip gloss. I think they call this season 1, but this is the shade Honey. So this is the Honey gloss from Persona. I really like the formula on this. It's a very nice like buttery gloss. It's not sticky at all, but for me, it's the shade. This is as close to a brownie lip as I ever want to get. This is like a brown nude. It's not too brown, it's not too nude. This is what I wear in like the fall when I want those like cozy sweater weather vibes. You could deepen it up with a little bit of lip liner. I might do that, you know, just to like give it like a little bit of shading. It's just warm enough. I really have a hard time with these browny, peachy nudes. It can be a struggle, but I think in a gloss, it still lets a little bit of my lip color show through without looking like I'm trying to wear like concealer lips that are too dark for me. You know what I'm saying? Like you see that and it's like a little cringy, and this doesn't settle into my lip lines and give me like caverns of like chalky nude color. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Wow, okay. Anyway, I really like this. If I had 17 pairs of lips and ever went through more glosses, I would probably pick up another one of these, but I know since this isn't a shade that I wear all the time, I'm gonna have this one for a while, but it is for me one that I wanted to throw in here because when I'm looking for like a warm nude or kind of, you know, in that like brownish vibe, this is what I reach for. And so if you struggle with like brown or nude lip glosses, you might like this one. So I wanted to throw it in. I'm hoping that these cotton rounds or these bamboo cotton rounds make it through the wash. Maybe I'll like throw them in a little extra like dish soap or something to like break up the oils and the stickiness. But I just figured trying to wipe my lips off with like a regular cotton round would just be furry and a hot mess. So hopefully these make it through. Oh my gosh, I realize that I've been horrible talking about scents, so I'm gonna back it up just a little bit. So Gloss Embrace has no scent. I don't think any of Lisa's lip products have scent to them. Also the PhD Hybrid Lip Oil, no scent. Then with the Persona, there definitely is a scent here. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite, I'm not gonna lie. It smells a little like plasticky vanilla, like plasticky dessert, not even vanilla. It's not my favorite, but it's not very strong. I didn't even think about it until like I actually had to like try to think about it to let you know. So that's the thing, but it really doesn't last and it's not super strong. Now this one does have some scent to it. This is the Too Faced Lip Injection Lip Gloss. I really don't love purchasing from Too Faced, but these lip glosses are really, really nice. It is sweet, it's fruity. It's definitely like almost like strawberry candy. That's what I'm gonna go with. It's like strawberry candy. Now these do have that lip injection tingle. It's not like punch you in the face tingle though. It's pretty tingly, but it's not as much as like the lip injection extreme or whatever. But anyway, this is the shade The Bigger the Hoops. This is another one that you might not be able to see. So this is more of like a warm nudie coral, but what gets me is the shimmer in this. It has this beautiful like peach and pink. This definitely has like a warm, is it pink? Is it nude? Is it peach? Is it coral? I like it. It definitely makes my lips feel like they're bigger. Like I probably won't leave this on long enough that you can like see the effects of it, but I do feel like this plumps up my lips. It does have more tingle. This is more of that like cinnamony, burny tingle, whereas like the lip polish is more of that like icy cold feeling. So some people like one or the other, some people don't like any of it. I don't mind any of it, so these, I love both of them, but this one definitely has more of that like burny feel to it. But it is what I like to throw on if I'm wearing anything when I want that like warm, summery, lots of bronzer, a little bit of like glow to the cheeks kind of vibe. I really like it. All right, I wasn't sure if I should put this one in or not, but you can still get it on Amazon. I looked. This is another Haus Laboratories product. This is, of course, before the brand relaunch, so it's Haus Laboratories and not Haus Labs. But this is the shade Granita from the Casa Gaga collection. This lip gloss I really like because it is, again, it's that like shimmery pink gold like I talked about, but this is more like amped up and more metallic, whereas I talked about the Lust gloss, like they're totally different. This one has more of that like pinky vibe, and this one definitely has a little bit more of the like rose goldy vibe to it, if that makes sense. And it is definitely like way more metallic, but it's not like robot lips. It's still very flattering. It does have a bit more visible sparkle to it, but it's not like kid makeup. You know what I'm saying? Or like, I don't even know. Like to me, like, I don't know if many people are wearing like sparkly makeup anymore. Is like sparkle lip gloss something that the kids are wearing these days? Like whether it's 5-year-olds or like 22-year-olds? Anyway, I really like this. The formula is also really nice. It's actually very similar to the PhD lip oils, maybe just a little bit more thick and has a little bit more tack to it, but it's still not super tacky. Scent, let's check it. Boy, if these do have a scent, honestly, I'm so sorry, but it's kind of hard to tell now that I've smeared so much stuff on my face. If they do, it's very, very subtle. It's like the most subtlest of subtle, like vanillas, maybe not even vanilla. Like creaminess. You know what I'm saying? At any rate, I really do like this. I actually have 2 tubes of this now. I have another one somewhere in the land of all of my lip products. It's laying somewhere waiting for me to find it, and I just don't know where it is. But I bought a backup in the Prime Day sale because I was like, yeah, I know I'll definitely use this one as well. So I really like this. It is still available right now. It is like basically full price. I think it's full price or really close to it. So just keep checking, you know, throw it in your cart if you do want to get it. I'm sure it'll go on discount again, but this one I really do love. There are a couple other shades. There's one that's like more gold, and there's one that's more of like much more of like a fuchsia shade. So you can also check those ones out as well if you like this kind of finish, because I think that they'd be very pretty. So like I said, I really struggled as to whether I should put that one in, but if you know me and you've been watching my channel for the last like 6 months, you will know that I really, really love that gloss, and I couldn't not put it on here, especially since it's still available right now. So go snag it if you want it. And by the way, I will have links to everything that I'm talking about down in the description box for you if you see anything that you think your lips would love. Okay, my lips are definitely feeling a little bit more pink. I think I've got like lip gloss mouth for sure, but hopefully you've enjoyed the lip swatches. Hopefully they've helped. And again, I'll be showing that arm swatch in a second. So we'll go ahead and just throw on this last one together. This is one of the Merit lip oils. I've of course talked about these as well here on my channel. I really do like them. I wanted to just pick out one shade for you today, and I chose the shade Cara Cara just because I do think that it's unique. I feel like this is a softer version and a more shiny version of like Velvet Cinnabar from Lisa Eldridge, which I really love and was in that video, the lipstick video that I was talking about. Just a little sneak peek if you haven't seen it, which by the way, if you haven't, I will go ahead and make sure it's up here and down in the description box for you. But anyway, I'm gonna throw this on really quick so you can see how pretty it is. Okay. Isn't she lovely? So, so pretty. Now these lip oils, of course, you could totally like pair it with a lip liner. Like if I wanted something that's a little sheer, but still have some definition and honestly some feathering protection, I would probably pair this with the Lisa Eldridge lip liner. Why is the name of them escaping me? But anyway, the Cinnabar lip liner I think would go really well with this. This feels so lovely, so nourishing, nice and slippy, but still a bit creamy, you know, not just like it's gonna like slide right off your face. And I really do like that. These lip oils are very nice. I also have the taupe shade. I have Marrakesh. I think I have 4 of them at this point. This one was gifted to me by Merit, but I did go ahead and purchase one more color at least. I just can't remember which one it was. And then of course I went on to get the lipsticks because I figured, well, if the lip oils are great, the lipsticks have to be as well. So anyway, that is my last one, but I think that this is gonna be a great one rolling into fall and also at the end of summer when I just feel a little bit more tan and I'm wearing like bronzy makeup. I know I keep talking about that, but like I've been trying to get a little more outdoor activity in. Of course, still wear my sunscreen, but I just feel like that like toasty skin vibe. I'm also thinking that maybe I should do a little bit of like self-tanning. I have been using a little like facial self-tanner to kind of like catch up with my body, but I'm like, just throw on a little self-tanner, girl, you can do it. And then it's like 11 o'clock at night and I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. But anyway, I am totally starting to get rambly, but that's what happens. And I can tell that my lips are like ready to calm down for a little while. All right, so since I am getting rambly, this is the time for me to show you these swatches up close. I probably should have put these on my inner arm so that there wasn't like glossy hair, but oh well, that's what you get. You get the reality of it. I will be in with those swatches right now. All right, here we have my top 10 favorite glosses slash lip oils. So here we have the Catrice Powerful 5 Liquid Lip Balm. This again is Fresh Acai. Then we have the Buxom Lip Cream in Dolly. I'm sorry, the Lip Polish. This is the shade Dolly. We have the Fenty Gloss Balm in Fussy. And then here is the Pat McGrath Lust Gloss in Pale Fire Nectar. This is the Lisa Eldridge Gloss Embrace in Delilah. And then this one here you can see has really deepened up quite a bit on my skin. This is the Haus Labs PhD Hybrid Lip Oil in the shade Tint. Then this is the Persona Season 1 Lip Gloss in Honey. Here we have the Too Faced Lip Injection Lip Gloss in The Bigger the Hoops. This is the original Haus Laboratories brand gloss in Granita. And by the way, these were called the La Luce lip glosses. And then here we have the Merit lip oil in the shade Cara Cara. So I'm trying to give you a shot in the light so that you can maybe see the reflect that these have. Again, sorry for the arm hairs, but you know, it's just a reality. So maybe you can see right here, this La Luce one and even the Too Faced one, they have that bit more reflect to them. I mean, this one is definitely like more metallic. And then this is the Pat McGrath one. So here you can see that little bit of flip that it has. So pretty. All right, lovelies, that is it. That is my top favorite lip glosses. Are any of these your favorite? You'll have to let me know. I hope that you enjoyed getting to see the lip swatches. I hope it was helpful. I know sometimes with glosses it's sort of hard to tell, so hopefully the arm swatches gave you a closer look too. I am just happy that I managed to get through this without getting lip gloss all over my shirt, because I do really like this shirt. But I managed to do it, and I managed to end with a gloss that really doesn't look too bad with this look. And by the way, if you do want to see details on this look, how I got it, and a couple other looks, I will make sure to have my Blend Bunny Primal Palette video linked up here or here, wherever that is. You know how that goes, but I'll have that one linked up above if you're looking for another video to watch. If you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to give it a like on your way out. It really does help me out, and I appreciate you taking some time out of your day to spend it with me. Again, let me know your lip loves down below. I'll see you really soon.